Dear students, this is Module 8 for the subject of Strategic Human Resource Management. This module focuses on one major research question, that is, why some organizations perform better than others. Or in other words, why some organizations within the same industry outperform other organizations. A large number of studies have taken up this question, and the main issue was whether these are the individuals, or the main concern of the study was whether these were the individuals' talent, individuals' skills, knowledge, motivation, or it is the organization that has something which facilitate that organization to outperform other organizations in the industry. When we say organizations, we refer to structure of the organization, culture of the organization, or the top management of the organization, and so on. So the question is why some organizations perform better than others. Making it short, there are a number of reasons researchers have identified. For example, it is said that organizations make the whole more than the sum of the parts. Organizations make the whole more than sum of the parts. What we mean by that? If you look at the organization as a whole, organization is a complex and a combination of different activities. So if we look at the organization one activity, so if its activity output is 2, then the other activity output is also 2. So the sum is not 4, maybe 5 or 6. This is when we refer to the sum of the activities or the sum of the performance activities. They make the whole greater than what is the sum of the actual number of figures. So in other words, there is a synergistic effect, or by leveraging multiple activities together, organizations perform better than their individual activities. Very similarly, when individuals have complementary skills and they work together, their collective skills are more than the individual talent. So for example, if somebody has a good communication skills, if somebody has a good analytical skills, so if one is having 2, 3, 4, or 5 different skills, collectively they make the individual outperform others or perform better. So the researchers, they found out that this is not only the organization. For example, if we look at this slide here, we can mention here that organizations are social systems. This is another reason that individual talent, organizational capabilities, or human capital all work together in an organization. It's not only the individuals, not only the organizations, but together. So organizations are social systems that enable people to learn, cooperate, develop talents, and so on. So this has a very serious understanding and implications. I will discuss that implication in a detail. By so doing, organizational performance is greater than individual productivity. What message we can draw from here? This is what I have mentioned here. Additionally, organizations take on identities of their own that outlast individual personalities. Let me make it simple in other words. जो इदारे हैं, ये किसी भी इंडिविजुअल से जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस में काम करते हैं, इनसे बड़े होते हैं. ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस की जो आइडेंटिटीज़ हैं या जो आइडेंटिटी है किसी एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की, दैट आउट परफॉर्म अ नंबर ऑफ फैक्टर्स बिकॉज ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस आर सोशल सिस्टम्स. We are talking about human resource management. Let me say very clearly that in sometimes when some people, they believe that if they leave the organization, something will happen to the organization. Unfortunately, this happens very rarely. इदारे किसी भी इंडिविजुअल से बहुत बड़े होते हैं. This is why we say that the collective outcome of individuals, the collective outcome of systems, the collective outcome of total number of activities organizations perform that run the organization. So if one individual slips in it, or two individuals, or a group of individuals, still the organizations keep on going. The other reasons this power of organization effect extends also the way the HR function itself is organized. Now, another important thing is whether it is the HR that drive the organization or it is the organization that drive the HR department. This is a very important question, and a little research has been done. Most research has been done on investigating the HR department and its impact on organizational performance. A very little research has been done to investigate what is the impact of organizational performance on HR outcomes. So far less research. This is what I have discussed, what has mentioned. So the transformation of HR is just about changing roles in HR departments, but a fundamental shift in how HR conceives, organizes, and delivers work remains as a fundamental important point for the success of an organization. So more recent work by Ulrich and colleagues, we will discuss in the next module, have identified 9 dimensions of an effective HR department. Remember guys, we talked about 9 dimensions or 9 effective competencies of HR department. More recent work has identified some more competencies. In the next module, we will discuss that. Thanks.